Nick, what was that like tonight? Scoring 26, and was this kind of like what you've been waiting on?
I mean, no, we got to win, and we got a big one Saturday. So, my mindset right now is just going in to Tuscaloosa and try to get another win.
Do you feel like you're pretty much back to kind of full speed and everything?
I had a couple weeks of practice. My guys pushed me. When I came back to when I first practiced to get my flow back and try to just learn the new plays and stuff. And they did a good job with me just being patient with me and you know see what happens.
Nick, what allowed you to get loose tonight? Because it wasn't just going for 26, but you did it on just 14 field goal attempts.
Him for sure. He pushed the pace. He makes a lot of good passes. Not just him. My teammates as well. Kai made a couple extra good passes. Jordan made extra passes. Ricky, everybody on the team, man. We just very unselfish, and I feel like we had like a lot of assists, like 50 something like that.
23.
I don't know, but I just knew we had a lot of assists.
Man,
AB's got 8 assists in 2 of the last 3 games. Nick, just what have you thought about the way he's kind of facilitating table setting lately?
I mean, he's a 6'15" point guard. He's huge. It's kind of hard to stop that, especially when he gets down and transition. And he also can shoot and score. All 3 levels. So it's kind of hard to stop that.
AB, sticking with those assists, just as a team, I think Stat Broadcast has 26. I don't know if that's right, but that's what they have. Yeah. So 26. So 26 is a team, and then you had 8, like Scotty said. Just what was the defense giving you that allowed the team to have that success moving the ball, and then you especially?
as a team, I think we did a good job attacking the zone, and hitting the middle, and then playing out the middle. And then in man, we executed our sets well, and we were just unselfish. And then for me, I mean, I just try to push it and look up in transition. And my teammates were making shots today, so it made my job easy.
Just curious what you guys thought about Ricky tonight and just overall the adjustment he's made coming off of the bench and then to give you the scoring pop that he has.
I mean, I think he's really good for us coming off the bench because it's like a spark. And you don't ever want to sub and go downhill. So, like, we basically have, like, 6, 7 dudes who could start. So whenever he comes off the bench and scores like that, it's huge for us, and it brings us a lot of energy, the second group.
Ricky, he's an electric player. He gets downhill quick, fast, in a hurry. He can also shoot the mid-range. He can shoot the, spot up three. He's a good player, and, he's one of the players we need on our team.
I guess for both guys, you all shot the 63. If Stat Broadcast is right, you shot 63.8%. Team Bernie shot at Kentucky. I think that was 627. Just what do you think led to that such a super high shooting percentage?
Well, I wasn't there with Kentucky, but we just moved the ball. That's one of the things that Coach Musk knew. They was gonna come out in zone. We knew they was gonna come out in zone, and just moving the ball and making shots. Just staying ready, staying in the gym, just getting game shots in, and it's one of the key reasons why we did all that. Coming into this game because we knew that they was gonna play zone for most of the game. So,
what do you think about that, Anthony?
Yeah, I think we took really good shots, and we created really good shots for each other and played pretty unselfish. So I think, like you said, the Kentucky game and this game especially, we did a good job being unselfish and then also playing with confidence and just taking open shots and making them.
I think somebody just texted me, Eric said on the radio, you guys had 266 passes, and I think the goal is usually 200.
Yeah.
I don't remember 266. What y'all think about that? I mean, ball movement, just moving it around.
Spacing, just spacing on the court, just trying to find an open guy, try to find a guy to make plays. And, we had Jordan make a couple threes. I think he made one three. He usually don't really make threes for real. I made a couple. Ricky made a couple. Joseph made 2. We had a lot of duck ins. AB had a lot of assists in the zone. And, we just try to, a lot of spacing for sure.
And I think we did a good job making the extra pass. Like we'll swing it and we'll have a pretty decent shot, but we'll have the one more open. So we did it just again being unselfish and making the extra pass. That's probably why our passing the total was high like that.
And then Anthony, what'd you think of Nick's game? And Nick, do you feel like after Anthony answered, do you feel like you got your legs back under you? I mean, you look basically like you hadn't missed any games,
Oh yeah, Nick's playing well with a lot of energy, which he always has. Just a high energy person, and played well tonight on both ends. Scored the ball really well for us, and yeah, I mean he looks good.
As far as my legs, I just wanted to, get back to 100%. So, it's really no surprise with me. I worked hard, ever since I was gone, and I came back, and the teammates put, confidence in me just to go out there and play my game, especially Coach Musk.
How much did it help playing the 31 or 32 minutes the other night?
Like getting your legs back under you.
Oh yeah, it helped. It is what it is. I mean, it helped a lot. Just trying to, come back in the flow of things and playing with the system and, just trying to help the team win.
You knocked down 5 threes tonight. Did you feel like it was just a matter of time before those shots started falling for you?
I mean, make or miss, I'm gonna shoot the same shot. I work on it each and every day, all day. So I mean, why not shoot it?
AB, I think you're averaging close to 3 steals like in the last 10 games. I know Eric said that he's been or he can see that your defense is improving game by game. Is there anything in particular that's kind of sparked that of late, or just being who you are defensively?
I'll just getting back to what I was doing before the SEC, really. I mean, I had a lot of steals before in non-conference and in the tournament that we played in. So I'm just trying to get back to playing good defense, especially with another great scorer coming back like Nick. Now we got scorers everywhere. So, now I'm just going to try to take a little bit more pride on defense and know that on offense, they'll take the load off me.
Yeah, I guess could I ask a couple final ones? Well, as far as Alabama, obviously Nick missed the first game with Alabama. Anthony, how much different do you think you guys are with Nick back, fully operational, and Nick, how much are you looking forward to that game especially since you had to miss the first one?
We're a lot different with Nick back, obviously. He's one of the best scorers in the country, so the spacing on offense helps out a lot with Nick on the court, because you can't really leave a guy like Nick. And then just the stuff he can do with the ball in his hands also just helps us be more well-rounded on offense. It's like we got a lot of different ways to attack now on offense and a lot better spacing. So yeah, that helps us out a lot on offense.
And then Nick, how excited are you to get to play Alabama, your number 2 team, and they came in here and beat you guys and everything?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm already thinking about, the next game. Even when I got taken out, I was thinking about it. So, we're going to have a hard week of practice and, go Tuscaloosa, see what happens.
Well, you guys were up 31-11 with like 7-something left in the first half. So basically you guys were in total control for, about 30 minutes. And that's the worst Arkansas has ever beaten Georgia. It's your biggest SEC one of the year in terms of margin. Just how good it feels just go out there and really lay it on somebody like that.
We just tried to go out and, play hard and play fast. And, especially on the defensive end, they have a lot of one-on-one guards. We just tried to keep them in coverage, keep staying in front of them. The bigs did a good job of, helping us, in the coverage. And they couldn't really get a lot of shots off in the first couple of minutes. It started off on the first play when we got the shot clock violation. I knew for a fact that we was going to have a good defensive game.
You got a thought on that, just going out there and really kicking somebody's butt like that?
Nah, he really got it. But we did a good job of holding the lead in the second half. We didn't give up as big as a run as we have as of late. So that's all I got to add.